Shabbat Shalom. It's so great to be with you all, to be beaming into your living rooms right here from Temple Emanu-El. If you're just joining us, if you're new, I'm Lorna Desnick. Very proud to be serving as cantor here. On the production side, we've got Stephen Blick, our executive director, and Mark Feinberg, who's our cameraman, producer extraordinaire, who's going to join me up here. Since my hands are full with the guitar, Mark is going to help us make Havdallah together and bless our Chanukah. So come on over here, Mark. And as Mark lights our Havdallah candle, you can do so too. So we prepare to kiss Shabbat goodbye, but we know that she is never far away. She'll be back next week. Join with us. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 lai. First blessing we're going to make is over the wine. So Mark, you're going to pick up that wine cup and then you'll put it down, and I'll ask you to pick up the spices, and you guys will do that at home too. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen. You can set down your goblet. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 lai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim. Take a sniff. Borei minei v'samim. Borei minei v'samim. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 lai. Now you can set down your spices. Lift that candle nice and high. Let that light shine through. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei me'orei ha'esh. Borei me'orei ha'esh. Borei me'orei ha'esh. Yai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. One more blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Everybody take a listen now as you extinguish your candles. Listen for that final kiss. That sizzle, Shabbat's final kiss. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol, chatotenu hu yimchol, zar'enu v'chaspenu yarbechachol, v'chakochavim balayla. And Mark, if you want to have a seat, you can have a seat. I will call you back when it's time to light the Chanukah. Shavua tov. Everyone say thank you, Mark. Shavua tov. 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 A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishvi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. Shavua Tov, everyone. Again, welcome. Please feel free as we continue with our Hanukkah blessings and our Hanukkah songs to sing along at home. I promise you, I can hear you. I can feel your singing energy. And there's this magical thing that happens when everybody is singing together. It builds this amazing sense of community. And although I know we are yearning to hear one another in person, we are present with one another. We are present with one another right here, right now, on the screen. And it's that sharing of voices, that singing together, clapping along, snapping along. Maybe you've got a shaker. Maybe your kids have blocks they can hit together, or they can get up and dance. All of that is really, really encouraged as we sing together this Hanukkah night. Our journey begins with Story and Light. We travel back in time, back to the days of the Hasmoneans. We remember as they fought through the darkness, as they brought the last drops of oil for light into their midst. And they sustained that light not just for one day, not just for 2 days, but for 8 days. So I don't know about you, but I have some very special stories, very special memories of Hanukkah growing up. What really sticks out in my mind is, as a child, I remember the smell and the sound of my mom making latkes, for sure. What I remember is our house filled with my family, my cousins, and we did something really awesome. My mom would write this script every year, this Hanukkah script. And so everybody would dress up. They'd throw these sheet togas over their clothes, and we would all pretend to be Maccabees and Greeks, and we would reenact the story of Hanukkah. And then we would light the candles, and lighting the candles was always my favorite part. I just look into those lights and see that Hanukkah story come to life. So share your favorite memory, past or present, or what you're hoping to create this year. In our common feed, tell us who you are, where you are joining us from, as we're going to invite Mark Feinberg to come back on up here. And he's going to start out by lighting the shamash, and you can light the shamash at home. And we are on our song sheet, if you're looking at it, with song number 1. So we'll sing a little bit, sing some words, and then we'll go into our blessing. Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. I'll tell you when it's time. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you, not yet. Let us light these, light almost there, and see the way to you. And let us say, Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you. And let us say, Amen. All right, we light the first candle. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Michael's Baruch Atah Adonai. Thank you, Mark. Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoteinu ve'imotenu bayamim ha'em ba'azman hazeh. Song number 2. Ma'otzur Yeshuati L'chana Elishabeach Tikon Beit Tefilati V'sham Toda Nizabeach L'tachin Madbeach Mitzar Hom Nabeach Azegmor B'shir Mizmor Chanukah Havdallah Azegmor B'shir Mizmor Chanukah Havdallah. Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, let our song praise your saving power. You amid the raging foes were our sheltering tower. Furious they assailed us, but your arm availed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed us. These contemporary words written by Julie Silver. Join with me. Rock of Ages, hear our song, a peaceful revolution. Tired of battles fierce and long, we yearn for resolution. We are young and learning, but the tide is turning, and your words light a fire in our souls, it's burning, and your words light a fire in our souls, it's burning. Number 3 on our song sheet. Mi yimalel gvurot Yisrael otan nivne, hein b'chol dor yakum hagibor goel ha'am. Mi yimalel gvurot Yisrael otan nivne, hein b'chol dor yakum hagibor goel ha'am. Mi yimalel gvurot Yisrael otan nivne, hein b'chol yakum hagibor goel ha'am. Shema hayamim ha'hem mazman hazeh, Megavim Moshiach ufadeh, uvyamenu kol ham Yisrael, yidachin yakum vehigalel. Who can retell? Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. Ah, at this time of year, in days of yore, Maccabees the temple did restore, and today our people, as we dream, Halel Gurot Yisrael Otan Mi Imne Hein Bechol Dor Yakum HaGibor Goel Ha'am. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. In every age a shiro also or sage came to our aid. If you are following along, we're on number 4, telling the story of Hanukkah. And this next song I love. All my kiddos from Zimrian know this song. I teach it every year. Every year we usually bring it to the governor's mansion. And we can't wait to do that next year and sing for everybody there. And the reason that I love this song so much is that it reminds us of the hope and the possibility that radiate from the lights of our Hanukkah. And you'll hear this chorus repeats again and again, so please feel free to sing along. You'll pick it up. In these lights, we are surrounded by these lights. We are reminded by these lights. There are stories that will light our way. In these lights, we are reflected. In these lights, we are protected by these lights. There are miracles to find here in these lights. In the days when we were broken, in the times when we were falling fast, in the times when hope was hard to find, the times when love was left behind, you came to lead us home. In this story of redemption, in this tale that we will always tell, in the legend of our victory, a hero came to set us free, to bring us peace at last. Here comes the chorus. In these lights, we are surrounded by these lights. We are reminded by these lights. There are stories that will light our way. In these lights, we are reflected. In these lights, we are protected by these lights. There are miracles to find here in these lights. For the spirit of this season and the seasons that have yet to come, for the miracle that happened there, the future that we all will share, the wonders we will know. Here we go. In these lights, we are surrounded by these lights. We are reminded by these lights. There are stories that will light our way. In these lights, we are reflected. In these lights, we are protected by these lights. There are miracles to find here in these lights. There are miracles to find here in these lights. What's your miracle? What do you see in these lights? Share that in the comment feed. And most of you know by now, Moshe and I have a very special miracle in these Hanukkah lights, because next Hanukkah, it won't just be Moshe and me and Wally the dog anymore. We will have a little girl, a little baby girl, and of course, Hanukkah will be all about her. Maybe it's still a little bit about the dog, but definitely about her. That's our miracle. So we know that we have the story of the Maccabees of Mattathias, and of course, as the war wages on and on, battling of the Greeks and the Jews, that we have Judah Maccabee, the hammer. Number 5, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. So this is a super fun song by Ellen Allard. Feel free to dance and clap along. Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. Try with me, we go. Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. One more time. Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. Son of Mattathias, a brave man, they called him Judah Maccabee. He led the Jews in their freedom fight, battles fought in the day and night, a hero for you and me. We sing, Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. The Jewish people worshipped one God, and they celebrated all their holy days. Then the king commanded them, no more my idols you will bow before. The end is near if you do not obey. Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. Fearful, the Jews refused to fight. They gave in to the Greeks instead. But Judah said, we cannot wait. The time is now, don't hesitate. Come follow me, and so the Maccabees he led. He was Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. Antiochus sent his army to capture all the Maccabees. 3 long years the Jews fought back. They survived the attacks. They live on in their memories. Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. Judah, Judah, Judah Maccabee, Judah Maccabee, the hammer. How's that for some fighting back? So we know that whenever we tell our story, we love to celebrate. And we are great partiers. We really are. We are party people. So these next few songs are all about our Hanukkah celebration, the songs we sing, the games we play, the food we eat. Be thinking of those latkes, those sufganiyot, your favorite toppings, your favorite fillings. Oh my. Here we go. Let's have some party music. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Sit around the table, we'll give you a treat. Sevi won't you play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Chanukah, oh Chanukah, eyoin tova scheiner, a lustige, a freiliche, nicht toll, noch je Säuner. Alle Nachen dreidlich spielen mir, zu der Käselat gesessen mir. Geschwinde sind Kinder, die dienen Lichte hon. Sogt auch ein Nissim, läuft Gott vor den Nissim, und Kircher tanzen im Chor. Sogt Garhanissim, like Gott Fardinissim, kund Gicher tanzen in Kon. Switching keys for Chanukah, number 7, Chanukah, Chagia Fekokach, Or Chaviv Misaviv, Hilayel Roch, another dancing song. Chanukah, Chanukah, Sivivon Sov Sov, Sov Sov Sov, Sov Sov Sov, Manayim Vatov. Here comes some English. Chanukah, Chanukah, what a holiday. Chanukah, Chanukah, time to sing and play. Chanukah, Chanukah, watch that dreidel turn. Turn, 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 as the candles burn. Chanukah, Chanukah, windows glowing bright. Chanukah, Chanukah, latkes every night. Oy vey! Chanukah, Chanukah, dance a holiday of joy. Dance and sing, spirit bring every girl and boy. So now, here in Atlanta, actually, the weather is pretty nice right now. It's raining. Our menorah mobile got rained out, but it's warm. It's warmer than the 40 or 30 degrees it was this past week. But I'm a Cali girl. And I'm not just any kind of Cali girl. I am a Los Angelino. And what does that mean? That means that on Hanukkah, my favorite thing to do is to stick my feet in the sand on the warm sands of those California beaches in LA. Yes, I dream of spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica. I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I spent Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure them, so every year I pack my gear and come out here to Purim. Rosh Hashanah, I spend in Arizona. Hi, Rick Shapiro and Yom Kippur, way down in Mississippi. But in December, there's just one place for me. I'm in the California flora. I'll be lighting my menorah like a baby in her cradle. I'll be playing with my dreidel. Here's to Judah Maccabeus. Boy, if he could only see us spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea. Mom, that one was for you. Hanukkah in Santa Monica. Alrighty, we love them. They're crispity, they're crunchity, they're crispy on the outside and soft and pillowy on the inside and sweet and sugary. They are sufganiyot. Everybody think about your favorite fillings. Chocolate, strawberry, marshmallow, cream. Oh my goodness, their sufganiyot are here. Sufganiyot, gonna make some sufganiyot so yummy in the middle. Sufganiyot, gonna make some soup. Ganiyot, sufganiyot and soup. Ganiyot, gonna make some soup. Ganiyot, so yummy in the middle. Soup. Ganiyot, gonna make some soup. Ganiyot. What's in the middle? You know, I really love chocolate, so I'm going to sing chocolate. What's in the middle? Chocolate. What's in the middle? Sufganiyot. What's in the middle? Chocolate. What's in the middle of your sufganiyot? All right, Stephen. Has anybody listed any flavors? Custard and what? Lemon. Okay, here we go. Custard and lemon. What's in the middle? Custard and lemon. What's in the middle? Sufganiyot. What's in the middle? Custard and lemon. What's in the middle of your sufganiyot? Crisp on the outside, soft on the inside. Poppity pop it into your mouth. Sufganiyot, 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 sufganiyot. Sufganiyot, gotta make some sufganiyot. So yummy in the middle. Sufganiyot, gotta make some soup. Gotti soup, gotti soup, gotti sufganiyot. Oh, we had some really, really amazingly delicious sufganiyot brought to us by a certain Rabbi Spike Anderson and Marita Anderson. Thank you. They have been delicious. I hope that you all have gotten to have some yummy, yummy sufganiyot. And if you follow my friend and mentor and teacher, Evan Kent, he has made this amazing video of all of the sufganiyot he has tried in Israel. Because, of course, we know Israel is like the homeland of gourmet sufganiyot. He tried some pretty awesome combinations. So we don't just eat sufganiyot or sing Hanukkah songs. This next song is about this little dreidel who could, the little dreidel who reminded us of Nes Gadol Hayasham. A great miracle happened there. I have a little dreidel, number 10 on your song sheet. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. Oh, you know what? All my kidlets at home, can you show me your dreidel? Can you show Mommy and Daddy your dreidel? Just like this, maybe Mommy and Daddy can make a dreidel for you too. Just like that. Yep. Maybe you can even stand on one leg. I know we tried to do that in Sunday school last week. You guys did great. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body with legs so short and thin. And when it is all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. My dreidel's always playful. It loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel. Come play now, let's begin. We go! Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. So, of course, with all of the food and Gelton celebrations, Hanukkah is not complete without those golden crispy latkes. And if you have been looking on Facebook, there's been something going around saying like, are you a purist? Do you like to experiment? I'm a purist. Although, you know, that comes at a cost because then your house smells like oil literally for 8 days, but that's okay because it's Hanukkah. But this special song, this Latka song, has a very, very special message. So listen very closely, especially to that third verse, because really, we know at the heart of Hanukkah, it is our mission to bring light into the darkness, and it is our mission to bring light and warmth to those who truly, truly need it. And we know at this time, there are more than ever before that truly need this light. The Latka song, number 11. I am so mixed up that I cannot tell you. I'm sitting in this blender turning brown. I've made friends with the onions and the flour, and the cook is counting oil in town. I sit here wondering what will come of me. I can't be eaten looking as I do. I need someone to take me out and cook me. or I'll really end up in a royal stew. I am a latke, I'm a latke, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a latke, try with me. I'm a latke, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. Every holiday has food so special. I'd like to have that same attention too. I do not want to spend life in this blender, wondering what I'm supposed to do. Matzah and haroset are for Pesach, chopped liver and challah for Shabbat. Lintzes on Shavuos are delicious, and gefilte fish, no holidays without. Well, I think so. I am a latke, I'm a latke, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a latke, I'm a latke, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. All right, my friends, here is that very special melody, the mission of this little latke that is so important to all of us on these Hanukkah nights. It's important that I have an understanding of what it is that I'm supposed to do. You see, there are many who are homeless, with no jobs, no clothes, and very little food. It's so important that we all remember that while we have most of the things we need, we must remember those who have so little. We must help them. We must be the ones to feed. I am a latke, I am a latke, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a latke, that's right, I am a latke, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a latke, I am a latke, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a latke, I am a latke, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. Sevivon sof sof sof, Chanukah hu haktov, Chanukah hu haktov. Sevivon sof sof sof, Chag simcha hu la'am, Nes gadol haya sham, Nes gadol haya asham, Chag simcha hu la'am. Sevivon, turn and turn, while the lovely candles burn. What a wondrous holiday! Watch us sing and dance and play. Tell the story full of cheer. A great miracle happened there. It's a festival of light for 8 days and 8 nights. Sevivon sof sof sof, Chanukah hu haktov, Chanukah hu haktov. Sevivon sof sof sof. So if you caught that message, it's that time of year. Pack a little extra in those lunches that you're making for Mary Hall Freedom House. Bring those coats. Check out what the CAC, the various food banks around Atlanta might need. That's the true gift of Hanukkah, is when we give a gift of warmth, of sustenance to someone else. Now this next song takes me back to my Julie Andrews days, singing a little Sound of Music. This is Yodelado Potato. Here we go. I like to eat potato latkes. I like to eat them all day. Yum, yum. And when I eat potato latkes, this is what I say. Here we go. Yodelado potato, yodelado potato, yodelado potato latkes for me. Yodelado potato, yodelado potato, yodelay, yodelay potato. Can you yodel along with me? Now, some folks really like that applesauce. Some folks like sour cream. Some folks like to put them together. I actually like my mom's cranberry sauce, homemade cranberry sauce and sour cream together. Yum, yum. But we'll go with applesauce first. I like to eat them with applesauce. I like to eat them all day. And when I eat them with cranberry sauce and sour cream and they're so yummy, this is what I say. Here we go. Yodelado potato, yodelado potato, yodelado potato, latkes for me. Yodelado potato, yodelado potato, yodele potato. Now, maybe you like to enjoy your latkes in your house, in your kitchen, by the pool, at your synagogue. We're going to go with Atlanta. I like to eat potato latkes. I like to eat them all day. I like to eat them in Atlanta. And this is what I say last time. Yodelado potato, yodelado potato, yodelado potato latkes for me. Yodelado potato, yodelado potato, yodele potato. All right, and of course, our big party song. Our party is not complete without a little Ladino, a little almonds and honey pastries. A little una, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho candelicas. Chanukah linda está aquí. Ocho candelas para mí. Chanukah linda está aquí. Ocho candelas para mí. Oh. Una candelica, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí. Muchas fiestas por fazer, con alegría y placer. Muchas fiestas por fazer, con alegría y lazer. Oh, una candelica, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí. Los pastelicos voy a comer con almendricas y la miel. Los pastelicos voy a comer con almendricas y la miel. Oh, una candelica, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí. Oh yeah, we've got our ocho candelicas. So this next song is actually not really a song, it's a piece of liturgy. Al Hanisim, it comes from the Hoda'ah section of the Amidah. The Amidah is the heart of our tefillah service. Every single prayer service that you will ever participate in has an Amidah section. That is our heart, and within that heart, there is a Hoda'ah, or gratitude section. And on Hanukkah, we add this text, Al Hanisim ve'al Hapurkan. So there's a little part that we'll get to that's a repeat after me. This is song number 15 on our song sheet. Wow, we're actually making good time. Look at that. Al Hanisim ve'al Hapurkan ve'al Hapurot ve'al Hateshuot ve'al Hamilchamot שעשית לעבותינו Repeat this next part after me. Bayamim haim now you. Bayamim haim your turn. Bayamim haim bazman hazeh. Bazman hazeh. Give thanks for the miracles and sacrifices, as in each generation our hero arises to save us from tyrants who seek our demise. Give thanks unto God who has stood by our side. Give thanks for the miracles and sacrifices, as in each generation our hero rises to save us from tyrants who seek our demise. Give thanks and rejoice with our Chanukah lights. Al hanisim ve'al hapurkan ve'al haguron ve'al hatishuot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita la'avoteinu. Here comes that repeating part again. Mayamim haim your turn. Mayamim haim. Mayamim haim bazman hazeh. Bazman hazeh. Mayamim haim. Mayamim haim. Mayamim haim bazman hazeh. Bazman What are you grateful for? What do you want to send out, that hoda'ot, that gratitude right now? What is your offering? The blessing, the gift you want to share with the world. Ring the bells, it still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. Leonard Cohen, from his song, The Anthem, one of my favorite quotes. And here we are in the darkest time of this season. Not only that, but the darkest time we faced as a global, worldwide community, a human peoplehood in many, many a decade. And just as the Jews did during the Maccabee rebellion, we are gathering ourselves together. We are bringing forth our strength. And Second Maccabees offers in a really incredible interpretation of this Hanukkah light. We know in 586 BCE, Second Maccabees and First Maccabees are some of the texts that are not a part of our canon of texts, but they do exist. And they each have different, slightly different explanations of what happened during that time period. So we know that in 586 BCE, we were exiled for the first time to Persia, to Babylonia. And Second Maccabees tells the story of the priests that hid some sacrificial fire in some big cisterns. Upon escaping to Persia, they hid it so well that nobody found it. So they return to the temple and they uncover these cisterns. And of course, there's not the flaming fire anymore, but there's some remnants. There's this oily residue. So what do? And these are like generations later. They recover this liquid and they pour it onto an altar and they place it with, whatever sacrifices they had. Certainly was not their perfect kosher sacrifice, but this was their first offering, this rededication of their temple. And all of a sudden, the sun appears, and suddenly, everything bursts into flame. And it comes to my mind, if you imagine like that Indiana Jones scene where everything is aflame and he's fighting his way through all the fire. That's what it was like. And the priests were so amazed that they called the liquid Neftar, purification. What I love about this story, about this connection to this Leonard Cohen text, is that whatever light we have within us is enough. Whatever light we have within us that we offer is enough. It is not about perfection. In fact, imperfection is the perfect kind of offering, the simplest kind. And of course, that's what we find our Chanukah offering every night. These lights shine out in our windows so that everyone can see the light, that fire that we have within inside us, that we share with the world. We light the candles of Chanukah, oh Chanukah. Come see the candles of Chanukah, of Chanukah. We light the candles of Chanukah, oh Chanukah. Come see the candles of Chanukah, of Chanukah. One for each night, the sweet light of Chanukah. One for each night, the sweet light of Chanukah. Festival of lights, miracle of light. Oh, 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 oh. We light the candles of Chanukah, oh. Come see the candles of Chanukah, oh. We light the candles of Chanukah, oh. Come see the candles of Chanukah, oh. That song, Sol Aviv, fabulous group. Look them up. May the one who makes light for a blessing be blessed. May the one who creates every moment be blessed. May the one who sustains us forever be blessed. May the one who surrounds and protects us be blessed. May the one who creates us and fills us be blessed. May these candles we light be a blessing to all forever. All that amazing Hanukkah light, I hope that it is filling you up. So I came across this super fun song by the Bare Naked Ladies. Yep, There's some Jews who like to sing rock music. And these are the Hanukkah blessings by the Bare Naked Ladies. Song number 18. Lucky are we that we have light so that we can see. Although the day is done, what a miracle that a spark lifts these candles out of the dark. Every evening, one by one, here comes the chorus, until the end of Hanukkah, with the jingle bells and the toys and the TV shows and the noise. It's easy to forget. At the end of the day, our whole family will say these words for Chanukah. Everybody try Chanukah, Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Here comes that chorus. Light the candles for Chanukah, for Chanukah. We remember how Maccabees fought so all of us could be free, and so we celebrate on this festival of the lights. There's a joyful time every night, but we illuminate the candles of Hanukkah, of Hanukkah, Hanukkah, We're going to skip to our last two songs. Light One Candle, song number 20. So, Artie Gummer, nothing can top Artie's rendition. We're going to sing this in honor of Hanukkah. But if you loved Artie's Coffee House just a few weeks ago, if you loved your tonight's Coffee House, we are going to be back, both Artie and I, in just a few short weeks, January 8th and 9th. We will be celebrating Debbie Friedman. January 8th and 9th mark the 10th anniversary of Debbie's yard site, and we remember this amazing sweet singer of Israel and how she literally changed the course of Jewish music and worship. So please, please, please join us for a very special Friday night Shabbat service, and then we'll be back together, not just for that Friday night, but also for the Havdallah Coffee House. Light one candle, that's all we need. One candle, that's Shamash, to help elevate and lift and light everyone else in this world. Light one candle for the Maccabee children. Give thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when the right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. Light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in. Let anger not tear us apart. Light one candle to bind us together with peace as the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is the courage, and this is the promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. I have had a blast singing with all of you. I hope you have had a blast singing with me too. We'll be back again soon. We'll do it again. Don't forget, mark your calendars. January 8th and 9th, Artie Gummer and I celebrating Debbie Friedman right here, coming to you live. Same time, same place. And of course, don't forget about our menorah mobile, our mobile menorah, coming to a neighborhood near you. Check us out on the website, see where we will be, and come on, join us as we light up a giant 5-foot menorah. That's right, everybody. It is taller than me by 1 whole inch. So get ready to clap. Here we go. Just like that. Here we go. We know that the Jews had might and strength and power, but what they had the most was this belief that God is always with us in the good times and the bad times. God is with us to help us make it through, not by might, not by power, but by spirit. Shall we all live in peace? Not by might and not by power, but by spirit alone. Ruach, shall we all live in peace? Not by might and not by power, but by spirit alone. Ruach, shall we all live in peace? The children drink law, the children sing law, and their tears may fall, but we'll hear them call, and another song will rise. We'll rise. Another song will rise. Another song will rise. Not by might and not by power, but by spirit alone. Ruach, shall we all live in peace? Not by might, not by power. Shalom. Chagarim Sameach, Chag Chanukah Sameach, Shavua Tov. See you all soon. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Mark Feinberg. Thank you, Stephen Blick. Thank you, all of you. Have a great night.